So welcome to the new week. It poured all day long yesterday. Everything is jungly. These galaxy beans are taken off. At least some of them. Some of the rest of them are behind, but some of them are taken off. There's cabbages here. I think this one's trying to bolt because it's nice and tall. And I guess that follows what other people are saying online, that cabbages seem to be smaller at their restaurants this year, and maybe it's because it's kind of hot for cabbages, but then of course it's cold for tomatoes, seeing as how I don't have tomatoes in my garden. But some of the neighbors already have tomatoes, so I don't even know what's going on. At least I have carrots and blackberries, right? So I've been picking the blackberries that are on the side of my yard. I actually made a batch of blackberry jam 2 days ago. I got 4 half-pint jars out of a day and a half worth of picking. I actually ate half of the first day that I was picking. Oh, there's harlequin bugs too. Well, definitely going through and picking off bugs after this video is done. My sunflowers are growing. I'm sure they're shading out the tomatoes a bit, which is why I'm having some problems, but even if the sunflowers weren't here, the tomatoes just weren't growing. So definitely going to be picking carrots later for pickling stuff. I pulled these trees out. There's another one in the other corner that I need to pull. What else? What is this? Maybe some bug was in there. Oh, Japanese beetles. Yep, definitely have to go pick the Japanese beetles off. And I don't know if you can see the tomato right there. It finally has some leaves. So, maybe I'll have some tomatoes. Maybe I need to chop down the sunflowers in order to get enough light to actually do stuff. Maybe I should pull up the bird net. That might be a job for next weekend. We'll see. Maybe after work one day this week. Pulled a little tree out of the mint pot over there and out of the back over there. Let's walk around on this other side over here. What else? I'm getting stuck in this mustard here. There's dill all over the place this year, which is nice because I had like no dill last year. There's the other tree. And there's a tomato. Oh, it actually has blooms. Oh, I'm excited. I might actually get some tomatoes this year. Oh, and there's a tomato there too. Maybe I should pull the dill back or something. Ew. There's flies everywhere. Maybe I should go in. Oh, that nutty, see a little rat tail flower there? It's that nutty, I think it's called Herba Stella. So good if it's blooming, and it'll put seeds everywhere. Same with this poppy. It's almost done and I almost have seeds. This is that Canary's tongue lettuce that's blooming too. These melons, I mean, good luck. There's squashes. Well, definitely a different type of garden from last year based on what's growing. I'm glad I always use the method of drop a ton of different kinds of seeds and see what takes off that year. Because you know, even though all these lettuces are bolting and everything, for example, last summer they would have had 0 leaves on all of them and just gone straight to bloom. Oh, look at my cute spider, little jumping spider. Oh, and there's praying mantises everywhere, and it's exciting. Every year it's something new. I'm hoping to actually have everything picked out of here this fall, though. Not have everything over winter. Even the rhubarb, I think I'm going to move to back behind that shed, so I can actually put what's in the composters inside of all of the beds, in clean beds, and start with a clean slate again next year. Other than the strawberry beds, those will just keep how they are. But I gotta spin this. Oh, and EnviroCycle, the brand of this composter. They sent me a new base. There's the old one. Here's the new one. It works well. I'm excited. Having things that work. This one is definitely lighter. So maybe I'll be able to put what's in that bag over there into it finally these days. And you know, the okras that are in here just don't seem to want to take off. They keep hiding in the carrots. But it's yet another job for next week. Pull some carrots, maybe some onions if I have more, but I did buy some at the grocery store. And maybe pick those cabbages and make some pickles. because I've been making that jam for the past week. I actually cooked up all the cranberry that was in my freezer and made spiced cranberry sauce and put that into jars. The only difference between that and all the other jam that I was making is it wants to be processed for 15 minutes in a water bath, not just 10. So I made those 4 half pints of blackberry, and before that I made the mixed berry jam, and then the 7 whole pints of strawberry jam. Out of all those strawberries that I had this year, I ate so many in the garden. I even gave like a gallon away, and then I saved so much that I made 7 pints. Just pulling out this creeping Charlie here. Okay. Ooh, another melon that the cutworm didn't get. And I think I have some squashes in here somewhere, hopefully. They're doing nothing. I don't know why everything from the last 2 years isn't really doing anything, but that's that. Okay, I'm gonna pick off those Japanese beetles and go back inside because it feels like bugs are eating me alive, and get back to watering the tropicals because I started that and then decided I should make this sooner rather than later and upload it and finish watering the plants. I'm glad I keep letting this lettuce bloom, but once the last of those flowers finish off, I'm gonna chop it up and toss it all over the beds because it's causing a lot of shade. I think I'll let these you know, I've actually been picking the canary's tongue lettuces and eating them in sandwiches, and it's a little bit bitter despite the fact that it's already gone to seed. It's not really bitter, it's just a little bit bitter. Okay. Getting eaten alive. That's it for this week. A little bit shorter, but fine. See y'all next week.